Toastmaster Kunal, the last man standing. Please all yours.
How many of you here have seen the movie 300? Great. If you were fascinated by it, you'd be even more impressed and inspired by what a group of 21 young Sikh soldiers did in the Battle of Saragati. Mr. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. In one of the greatest last stands in the history of mankind, 21 brave soldiers fought against an army of over 10,000 soldiers. Unbelievable, right? But that is true. But before we proceed further, I'd like to ask all of you here, does any one of you have heard about Saragati? Anyone? No? No wonder why. Because our Indian education system that talks so greatly about Henry VIII, the Battle of Plassey, does not even have a single mention about this epic battle. It is primarily important for us not only to remember our soldiers on the day of the terror attack or maybe 10 days after, but for our future generations to lay a foundation for them so that they know about the sacrifice, the valor of our vernacular soldiers. So let me take you back to 19th century, a British-reigned India. Saragati then was a village on the borders of Afghanistan. British then had employed a strategy of covering all its borders by building a string of forts. And between two such forts, Fort Lockhart and Fort Gulistan, lied a village, Saragati, manned by 21 soldiers, and it served as a communication post between these two forts. On the fateful day of September 12, 1897, when the leader of these groups, Havildar Ishar Singh, peered through his binoculars, he saw columns upon columns and rows upon rows of men marching towards the gate. He immediately signaled to his signalman, who was supposed to signal the tower. He received the message that they had to abandon the post because the reinforcements would take time to arrive. So Havildar Ishar Singh gathered his troops together and told them, "We will not abandon our post. We will fight till our last breath. We will buy time for the reinforcements to arrive. We will not back away. We are Sikhs and we do not back away." And there was no mutiny, and each one of them unanimously agreed, "Understood, sir," and the battle began. Now, saying we were outnumbered 21 versus 10,000 is just an understatement, because it was not really possible to, for these 21 men to stand against an army of 10,000 people. So the leader asked them to form two lines abreast. The first one would be in squatting firing positions, and the one behind would be in standing firing positions. The first line of the enemy's defense was completely decimated, but there was no time to reflect upon the success, and they had to move on. But as time passed by, our ammunition started to dwindle, obviously, because how much of ammunition can 21 people have? So as that started to happen, enemy saw this as an opportunity and set fire to the bushes and scrubs of the fort. And as this happened, clouds of smoke blanketed the fort, making it absolutely impossible for us to see the enemy. As the smoke subsided, Ishar Singh saw almost 500 men barging towards the main gate as that had been reached. In the last act of true leadership, he ordered his soldiers, the rest of them, to fall behind the inner walls of the fort as he, along with two other men, ran towards the enemy with hand grenades with them. There was a huge explosion and they all went with us. Until now, the soldiers that started with 21 are only 10. And as time passed by, the enemy, the outnumbered or the frequency of the soldiers was taking a toll upon us. But each of our soldiers was taking at least a dozen of them and then giving their lives. Approximately around 5 p.m. in the evening, there was only one man remaining, Guru Singh. Just 19 years of age, he was the signal man. he asked for the permission from the fort to join the battle. As he ran towards the battlefield from inside his fort, yelling the war cry, "Jo bole Sonihal, Sat Sri Akal," and he single-handedly took 20 men out by himself, and 5 of them in hand-to-hand combat. The enemy saw this and was bamboozled. As no one wanted to face him, they stooped so low to set fire to the tower which he was in, and it burned alive. As this news spread across like wildfire and reached Britain, the British Parliament halted and rose to a standing ovation for the valor of these soldiers. By the time this was over, British reinforcements had arrived and they regained the control of the fort. Queen Victoria quotes in her file saying, "The valiant Sikh soldiers can never be defeated at war. To the last man standing with the last round." And as the bodies of these men reached their homes, Guru Singh's pant pocket had a letter in it, which read, "A tear ran down my wife's cheek as she read the words I wrote. My dad sat at that table with a lump down his throat. I feel the pain so badly, it makes me scream and cry. I know I will not see you. I know I will die. So I just wanted to say, before God calls me, I thought of you each and every day. I will go now, things are starting to fade. Tell my nation not to cry. I am a soldier, born to die. This is the last letter. My last salute to our national